All right, guys, welcome back to Clarity with JTarot. So these are the first cards that popped out. So I'm going to show you these ones first. So we got Architect, we have Creator, we have Musician, we have Genius, Fireman, Engineer, and Coach. Okay, so what this tells me is that a lot of you guys are about to meet someone who's either in this type of job, this one, engineer, or in some type of coaching job. It's someone who is relatively in a creating type of work, business, job, career, whatever. It's someone who creates something. It's someone who's very intelligent. It could be someone who is a fireman also. But for the most part, I feel like a lot of you guys are going to meet someone who is very intelligent, very someone who like creates, problem solver. It could be someone who's working in tech. We have Architect of Solutions and Architect again here. So it could heavily be involved with these types of jobs. Okay. So this is someone who I feel like is keeping tabs on you. I feel like it's someone who could possibly be online. It's someone who wants you really bad. I feel like this person is somewhat on the shy side. It's really giving like sexy nerd. Okay. Like I'm getting like sexy ass nerd. Especially with this card, like he looks kind of fucking hot. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. This is someone who looks very sexy. I do feel like this is someone who is like really keeping tabs on you. I feel like it's gonna shock you when this person comes forward with their feelings, because they're kind of just like in the dark about their feelings for you. And yeah, I feel like they're gonna ask you out for dinner really, really soon. So that's something here. And I feel like there's another message here, which is talking about you elevating in your job. So underdog to top dog at your job. We have a white collar. So you guys are financially elevating here. I feel like a lot of people see you as someone who's very contagious. Like your energy is very, very contagious. That's a different type of message here. And yeah, I feel like this secret admirer is like really just like looking at you and the little things about you, and they're just obsessed with you. This person is absolutely obsessed. Okay, so let's see what's going on in this reading. We're going to continue shuffling. So we're going to use this deck first, and then I might do a pick a deck reading. I don't know, like I don't like usually do those readings, but I feel like I'm going to do something like different today. So we'll do like a 3-deck type of reading, and you guys can choose which one you want. So first we'll start off with this. So give me more messages for my collective about this secret admirer, please. Give me more messages for my collective. Okay, someone here has a lot of duality, yin-yang powers. Your desires will manifest soon. I feel like it's talking about you. I feel like you guys have like very strong duality, and it's like very balanced. So it's like something about that where you use that to your advantage. Something about you manifesting what you want is happening in the near future. A lot of you guys could become a business owner in the near future, or you're meeting someone who is a business owner. And then we have your carefree mentality to love deeply is due to trauma. So I feel like that is something that needs to be addressed, or it's something that's going to be healed in the near future. Give me more messages for my collective, please. Give me 1 or 2. Yeah, so this new person I feel like wants to be official with you. They definitely do want a serious relationship. People misunderstand you as a bimbo until they spoke to you. Okay, so that really does speak for itself. I don't really need to explain that. So I feel like people quickly regret judging you once they get to know you. I feel like they have underestimated you heavily here. Give me 1 or 2, please. As your heart heals, you will receive new love. Yeah, so it's like something about you guys, like, I feel like this is going to be like a thing of the past. Like your heart chakra is going to be opened in the near future, and you're going to settle down with someone. And I feel like this new person who's secretly admiring you is like really into you. Yeah, so they're going to ask for your number. They're going to ask to take you out to dinner specifically. So let's go out for dinner popped out. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So I feel like you're intuitively going to know that this is someone who is very genuine, very, very much attracted to you, and like not someone who is like a player. So this is someone who really, really wants to settle down with you. Like, I cannot stress that out enough, guys. I feel like you guys have been waiting for this. This is what they're saying about you right now. They're saying like, who the F is this? They're like curious about you. They're keeping tabs on you. This is someone who has a lot of dirty thoughts about you. I feel like they think about you in this manner. So it's like, I feel like Spirit is also indicating that this is someone who's like really rough in bed specifically. And then we have a past loved one is watching over you. So your spirits are watching over you at this time. This could be someone who is a multi-millionaire. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. So they're definitely having a lot of dirty, dirty thoughts about you. I don't know why this person is holding back other than the fact that they're possibly shy, because shy popped out. So I do feel like that's why they have held back. So I do feel like they're just kind of like watching you from the sidelines at this point. And yeah, so I feel like you guys are going to be official. I feel like this person is going to claim you all to themselves. So give me more messages. Thank you. We have nurse. So for others of you, this person could be working as a nurse. So there's definitely a lot of different types of jobs popping out here. And I feel like for the most part, it's like something to do with like trade work. Okay, like architect, engineer. Yeah, so someone you had a crush on years ago thinks you're hot AF. I feel like this is a separate message. I don't think it's this person. I feel like you have multiple people secretly admiring you here. So let me just show you something. So I do feel like this is someone, yeah, it's like someone who you haven't met yet. But then you also have people from your past kind of like looking at you like, damn, like it could be like your glow up. Like someone from your past is like keeping tabs on you also. I don't think this is talking about the same person. All right, so let me see what else we got. Okay, so business owner popped out. We had self-made pop out. I feel like some of you guys could become self-made in the near future. Your spirits are working through you to push you forward to do this. So some of you guys are going to be self-made entrepreneurs in the near future. Okay, so I feel like the sex between you and this person is going to be off the fucking chain. I feel like you guys are going to be really, really addicted to this person. So something about the passion is really good here. I feel like this is what you're saying to them. I feel like your heart chakra has been closed off for the longest time and it's opening. Yeah, this person is absolutely obsessed. Okay, so this has been in my readings, y'all. I'm not going to lie. Someone here is absolutely infatuated by you, but they have not approached you. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so we have dark past. They wouldn't last in your shoes, okay? So I feel like a lot of people who have underestimated you as a bimbo really would never last in your shoes. So they really judged you too quickly. And Spirit is just kind of letting you know, like, fuck these motherfuckers. Like, they would never last in your shoes. So it's like, it doesn't even matter what they think. Because these people at the end of the day are not as, they don't have half the tenacity as you, basically. So I feel like a lot of you guys have dealt with shit in the past. And like Spirit is just kind of letting you know, like let these people judge you just to regret it very quickly afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Like people really did underestimate you. Okay, so let me see what else we got. We're going to use this section. Yeah, so I feel like this new person wants to spoil you. So I feel like something about like surprise gifts, that's been really heavy in my readings. Also, this person wants to absolutely spoil you. And people quickly regret judging you once you speak to them. So exactly what I was picking up from like on the previous cards. So I feel like people really do feel like this once they speak to you and they have underestimated you. So I feel like this is how you feel. I gotta go to heaven. I had a hell of a life. I feel like that's how you feel. So it's like people, they just don't understand the shit that you had to go through to get to where you were. So it's like these people are like below you regardless. You know what I'm saying? Like these people are just like irrelevant, I would say, because it's like they wouldn't be able to do half the shit that you would have done to get to where you are now. So why does it matter what they think, right? So I feel like that's a separate message about you. And rough in bed, they want you bad. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, so this person's been used financially. We had multi-millionaire pop out, and now we have they've been used. So I do feel like this is someone who is like, they've had some hardships too in their life. So perhaps this person might test your loyalty out while you guys are dating and all that. But I feel like for the most part, they can sense that you're not someone who would use them. Okay, so I feel like you have a taste of what that feels like, and it's not, this person would not do that to you. Okay, so I'm going to do a little reading on this secret admirer, and then like I said, I might do a pick a deck reading. So that is something that I just don't necessarily do often, and I feel like I want to just kind of like do something different today, so we'll do that. All right, so give me more messages for my collective about this individual. Give me 1 or 2, please. Oops. Give me 1 or 2. So I'm going to shuffle till I have 10, and then I'll explain what's going on. You know what I'm seeing from this, guys? I feel like a lot of people see you as that Queen of Wands. You are like a badass bitch. Like I'm seeing that people look at you like that Queen of Wands. You're someone who's very like ambitious, dominant. You're the center of attention. You're admired by a lot of people, whether you know this or not. You're someone who has a lot of energy. You're very daring, confident, and a lot of charisma. Okay, I feel like you're also someone who's looked at as very mysterious. And I feel like there's going to be a sudden change here. So if you guys have felt like there's a lot of stagnancy and unsure about your path, I feel like that's coming to an end with this one being in reverse. And there's going to be some changes here. So this new person, I feel like, is going to make an impulsive move on you. And they're going to come towards you, basically, right? They're going to pursue you indefinitely. And I feel like it's someone who you're going to be really happy with that Sun card. There's also something about like, I feel like some of you guys need to like take a break with that Four of Swords. I feel like you're being called to restore and take a break. I think that's a separate message. You guys are workaholics. There's something about like fairness with this person. I feel like this person is like really, really fair. I feel like this is talking about like this new person you're about to meet is not someone who will like treat you in unequal. Okay, like there's going to be a lot of fairness and equal give and take in this relationship. You're someone who's very strong-willed. Okay, you're someone who's very sharp-minded, strong-willed, ambitious. You're very independent, and you're basically that Queen of Wands and the Swords. You're a smart and sharp woman. Okay, and I feel like there's going to be a new start with this new person. So new ideas, new start, new experience, trusting. You're also very tenacious. There could also be some fertility going on in this relationship, sexuality, motivation. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of new energy, new passionate start with this person. So Ace of Wands is really talking about a fiery, new, passionate start. So it's very telling how I see this Two of Swords as the start of your reading, but it's in reverse. So it's like talking about you releasing what's not meant for you, right? It's talking about the deadlock being passed. You know, a decision has been made, and I feel like this person is pursuing you. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of big changes. Page of Cups, new love coming in. On the back, we have the Five of Cups. So I feel like a lot of you guys feel like this right now. You feel like there's a lot of hardships in your life, but this new beginning is coming a lot sooner than you think, okay? So there's a lot of new energy. All right. So to end this reading, I'm going to do a pick a deck reading. And this is just a general message of what you need to know. Love, money, personal stuff about you. How you're feeling, what you need to know, basically. So give me messages for my collective. We're going to shuffle this and we're going to leave it on the side here. What does my collective need to know? Give me messages for my collective, please. What does my collective need to know? So we're going to use that deck. Let me just get the last deck. Okay, so I'm going to give you like 5 seconds. Well, I would hope that you guys were already choosing while I was shuffling, but I'll give you 5 more seconds. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So if you chose this deck, we're going to pull out 5 cards from there and we're going to see what's going on. So we have the 8 of Pentacles, the Justice, not the Justice, the Hierophant, the 4 of Pentacles, the 9 of Wands, and the Sun or the Star card. So I feel like people look at you as someone who's very talented. This is also the card of being a student. So you guys are recognized as a star student at this time. I feel like a lot of you guys are improving financially and just overall, like you're self-improving. You're someone who's looked at as very talented, and I feel like it could be indicating like an educational thing, okay? So a lot of people are recognizing you for your accomplishments, okay? there's going to be a lot of savings and money accumulation from your talents in the near future. And this is after a lot of fucking hard work. So the Nine of Wands is someone who is battle wounded, if you want to say, like someone who has dealt with a lot, has pushed through the obstacles to get to where they were. And it's the card of don't give up, basically, right? So the Nine of Wands is someone who is very tenacious. You fight for yourself, you fight for what you want. And it's also talking about you protecting yourself, you feeling like you need to set your guard up and have your guard up, and your strength, like your strength is illuminating here. So I feel like people see that in you and they're inspired. You're also someone who's looked at as like very like optimistic, okay? So I feel like you're very creative, optimistic, confident. There's also good fortune indicating here. So I do feel like you guys are going to be a star in whatever you're doing, either now or in the near future. So this is more so of like a career and a self-improvement message if you've chosen this deck specifically. So if you've chosen this deck, we're going to pull out 5. So we have the 5 of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Swords, and the 8 of Pentacles. God damn. All right, so what this tells me is that you guys have also dealt with a lot of hardships. 5 of Pentacles is basically indicating hardships, right? But you're never alone here. So I am supported and never alone. What that tells me is that you have a lot of spirits around you, guiding you and pushing you forward towards your purpose, right? And your purpose is basically that 10 of Pentacles. So I feel like you guys are elevating from the 8 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. This is, again, the star student, right? So we had the 8 of Pentacles popping out in this first deck, and now it's popping out once again here. So you're a student, you're a star student, you're someone who's very talented in everything that you do, and it's going to result in a lot of financial stability. You are fated for this. So the Wheel of Fortune is fate, luck, good fortune. What goes around comes around. It's talking about destiny. So the Wheel of Fortune is working in your favor, and it's because you basically busted your ass for this. Okay, you're someone who is very cutthroat. You're someone who does not tolerate bullshit. You're not someone who necessarily wears their heart on their sleeve, right? So you're coming out as that Queen of Swords, and people see that in you and they admire that about you. All right, so this is for this deck, and we're going to pull out 5 from here. So we have the Princess of Cups, we have the 9 of Wands, we have the 10 of Swords, we have the 6 of Swords, and we have the Knight of Wands. So let me see what's going on here. I feel like there's somebody from your past who they basically want to reconcile with you. And I feel like this person is very impulsive. This is someone who wants reconciliation with you. And it's someone who could have had a temper. It's someone who could have been very impulsive. And it's someone who could have betrayed you in some type of way here, right? So I feel like you're someone who has dealt with a lot with this person, and now they want to come back and reconcile with you. And you're someone who is very nurturing, okay? So I feel like this person looks at you as that Princess of Cups, someone who's very nurturing. You kind of like, you did a lot for this person, and I feel like what you received back is like not even half of what you deserved, right? Like this person was not putting in the effort, and you basically walked away from this. I feel like you guys put an end to this situation because you are not getting enough of what you wanted from this person. And now I feel like they're in like deep regret. So there's going to be a warm reunion. I feel like this person really thinks about all the memories that they had with you. I feel like there's a lot of like sleepless nights without you here with that 10 of Swords, 6 of Swords. And I feel like you're basically, some of you guys are going to put your guard up when this person pursues you. So maybe some of you guys are not going to let this person in as easily. And they're going to want your reconciliation. They want to get back with you. Okay, some of you guys could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. So those signs could be prevalent here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little love reading, career reading, general collective reading, and I will follow up with you in the next reading.